What's up, everybody? This is Al the Pal 78, and I just created a boilerplate for Tailwind because I know there's a lot of stuff you gotta add to Tailwind. So hopefully this works this time. I just tried it and it was working not so long ago, and it's called Al the Pal 78 Tailwind CSS boilerplate. As you can see, I didn't get no nothing crazy, so everything built. I'm guessing I got the everything going on here. So everything was built. The crazy thing is if you can control in the back tick or the whatever it's here and there, I don't know what it's called. What I did was I added some extra instructions so you could know how to get completely started once you know how to get started already, but so you don't forget how to get started. You know what I'm saying? I'm make that a little big because it's kind of small. All these directions is under. So now we gotta create an NPA init, and everything's copied. Control C. So if you right click here and it's a PowerShell terminal and press in it, it's gonna create a package.json right here. As you can see, that worked kind of flawlessly. This right here we're gonna have to change, but before we change it, if you're running Prettier, you might want to run this right here, this line right here. I don't know why I do that. I could just Control C, it's so much easier. Now what that's gonna do is gonna create a lock package JSON. As you can see, I created the get ignore, and it's got node modules. But once this is all set up, you're gonna see node modules now. So when you want to use this, like if you wanted to put it to GitHub, that's what you would do. You got your lock package, and in here you could see that it's right here on the dev dependencies. So that's a couple of things I wanted to point out that you would need, and probably I'll just copy both of these like this. One more time, and this is actually going in the package.json area, and it's got instructions in there what to do. So I'm just gonna highlight this and press Control V. We're gonna delete that and delete that, and then press Control S, and that's pretty much all you have to do. The last thing you have to do is npm run tailwind. I'm gonna Control C that, and I'm gonna right click that right there. Of course, now I don't want to be right click. So what this does is kind of like running, and you would see a new CSS file. So basically, if you already know a little bit about Tailwind CSS, you gotta create all this stuff. I call it sites. Some people call it styles. And this basically put all the Tailwind stuff in there. So let's go back to our index right here. Alt Shift F right. Oh, let's click here and Alt Shift F right here to make sure everything's nice and neat. And let's see if we can run a class in here. Class, and we're gonna just put emerald background emerald, and I'm just gonna go down to whatever that is, and let's put S. So this should be nice. So what I did was, as you can see in the package.json, I created the scripts to constantly watch what's happening, and then to take it from the input CSS that you would probably end up doing underneath the source and adding it into the HTML. But the site CSS is going to be where it keeps writing all the stuff. So basically, there's nothing on the site CSS that it did extra, but it did create that. Now I'm gonna go live. So I got live set around there, and it shows you if you go download it, it shows you that it's working. So that's just basically so you can get started with Tailwind CSS. I'm just learning it myself, and I just wanted to put this out there because I know a lot of people get tired of doing everything and then doing everything. I wish there was a way I could create that Tailwind CSS boilerplate to automatically add those to the package.json, or just create the package.json. Maybe I could do that too. But the problem is when you create a package.json, it creates everything, with project version 1.0. So it created this with package right here. All right. One thing I want to let y'all know, just like anything else that you're running in the background, we got this port, we could turn that off. But Tailwind is still being watched. But press Control C, you could press Y and enter, and let's run it again real quick. Since there's not much to run here, it's like we're just watching. Nothing's really changed, and you could do that. Like I said, Control C to stop it from running here. If it ever okay, and then you want to press Control C and Control C again. That actually will stop the project as well. That's basically all I wanted to show you. And as you can see, you see my new logo over here. I want to change this one so the logo could be seen. And that's me and the youngest son. I just created that to be smaller. Other than that, I did a really good job. It's kind of cool. And I just finished it today. I literally just updated it. So that's gonna be just helping me start my journey with Tailwind CSS. Other than that, I really don't have much more for this video. So thank you for watching. Hopefully this helps people out that already has Tailwind CSS.